Welcome back, everybody,
were we
to another session.
Oh, you stumped. Oh, fuck! I didn't realize we were
It's
live.
weird that I said we're going live, and then you guys kept talking, so you just gotta put up with it. Anyways, welcome back. We are playing Chains of Bind tonight,
No, we're not.
so I'm gonna get a little recap of where we are, because only the people watching need it. The players are so up to speed and on the ball; they know exactly what's going on.
You know, for the new viewers, you should start from the beginning.
Yeah. So, okay, there's this world. No.
Mid-season recap.
So, this group.
Are you ready?
This group, which
Mid-season.
they haven't
Trixx
named
Bind.
themselves yet. So,
Sorry.
so far they are the group. We're sent on a mission by someone called Magnus Silverstrom. They are to make this town look like it's kind of being attacked almost by the Caterva Invigar. This town is currently protected by Centaurium. So
That's
the
what I was
group's goal is to enforce and make Centaurium look good while making the Caterva Invigar look bad. So they've done some things, some good, some not so good. In the last session, they had finally done away with a group of bandits that they had kind of pretended that they'd already taken care of. So they had to rush out, take care of this bandit camp before a group of Centaurium, the brigade, the kind of people to go around and collect taxes almost from the towns, were arriving. And the counselor Panther of the town wanted to make sure everything was wrapped up before this person arrived. So as they dispatched with the bandits at their camp, they made their way back to town, some of them heavily wounded. Francis, the paladin that was with them, headed on his horse and left the group behind, headed into the town by himself, as Radagon unfortunately fell unconscious by a very unfortunate series of events, with Val displaying her skills and accidentally downing him. He was revived, making their way back into the town, as Scar decided to completely cover himself in blood and guts from one of his kills to look fearsome, returning back into the town. So as they returned, Radagon headed off towards the inn. Val was heading towards a shopkeep that had closed down his shop previously due to getting robbed by Val, who it was covered up. And Scar approached. What he seen as he came into the town was a heavily armored individual talking to Panther, the counselor of the town, a huge caravan, and 4 guards surrounding the caravan. As Scar approached, the soldier stopped talking to Panther and immediately approached Scar. Scar, didn't think I'd see you again, my friend. And we'll take it up from there. All right, so Scar, this gentleman peels back his helmet, flips his head up, and you see Alexis Emberhart smiling back at you. What do you do?
Oh, hey, you. Hey.
I didn't think I'd see you again. And he reaches out his arm to kind of grasp your arm.
I will shake his arm.
Okay, he locks, he shakes, and he pulls you in tight. Kind of chest bump together.
Alexia, what are you doing here? This is not my blood. Sorry, it's on you now.
Didn't think it would be. You wouldn't let yourself get that damaged. Just...
No.
Where have you been for this time? What has it been now? How many years?
A long time. How many years has it been?
Probably about 7, 8 years.
7. Well, things happen. Betrayal and all that jazz. You know how it is. How you keeping?
Well, just doing the work. You know how it is. A little bit different now, though. And he points back to the caravan and the people. A little bit different from the old brigade.
Yeah. Long way since the old training grounds.
Where have you been all this time?
Oh, here and there, everywhere. Just making my way downtown here into town.
What are you doing in this shithole?
Well, I got stories for you. I don't want to bore you right now. Why don't we'll catch up later in the fucking place that serves stuff in their bar. Yeah, okay. Oh, all right. I'm gonna turn and to walk away.
Always one with words. Yeah, we'll catch up later, Scar. It's great to see you. All right, Panther.
Yeah, you too.
He turns back, starts approaching Panther again.
Shit.
So as this conversation is happening, Radagon, you do enter the inn. You see as you walk in, you don't see anybody in the inn right now. You just see the innkeeper at the back. Welcome back. How you doing?
It's unfortunate, but I need to go lay down for a little bit of time. Is my room still available?
Indeed it is. You got it until 6 p.m.
Exquisite. I will be up in my room. Feel free to bring up something to eat and drink later. And he's going to continue up.
Perhaps I will. Got time.
And yeah, Radagon's going to go take a rest.
Okay.
Short rest.
All right. You head up to your room. At this point, Val, you do approach now the shop on the southeastern corner of the village. You see the sign is still displayed on the front. It says closed and is hanging on the front door.
Can I look in the window to see if he's in there?
Yeah. So you go around the side. There's just one window kind of around at the side. The other parts of this building are flat against the sort of security fence, if you will, of the town. So as you kind of go up on your tippy toes, look in, you don't see anybody in there currently.
Okay. I will head back to Scar, I guess.
Okay. So as you're walking back towards Scar, you see Scar just finishing up a conversation and walking kind of towards the inn.
I will skip my way there. Hi, Scar.
Oh, hey Val.
What did the guards have to say?
Not much. They got people here. They're busy.
Who's the new guy?
Some Centaurium guy I used to chum around with way back.
Is he your friend?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people were my friend until they weren't. So, don't really know. It's been a while.
Okay. Are we going in then? Are we done? What else do we have to do?
Where's the other guy?
I think he went in the inn.
All right. Well, as long as he's all right. Let's go inside, I guess.
Okay. I will follow Scar.
Okay. Scar, so as you go into the inn, you see the previous barkeep still there, wiping down the bar.
Are you drinking, little girl?
I'll take a drink.
What are we having?
I don't know. What do you want? What's your favorite drink?
The blood of my enemy.
I don't think they serve that here.
All right. A couple ales over here, please.
Couple ales, coming right up. No problem. He starts working behind the bar, getting drinks together.
Oh, well, what time is it?
It is around 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, jeez. Why it's always so late? Why can it never be nighttime?
Do you want me to explain why?
Never be nighttime. Well, I guess we got some time to kill. I'm not really sure what we do next here. What are your thoughts?
What else do we need to do? Did we finish everything we need to do for these guys?
I think there was something else, but fuck if I know anymore.
Ale's up. And you hear the slam on the table. 4 silver for yous.
Little one's got it.
Okay.
I just like I leave with both mugs.
I put. I give him 5 silver.
Cheers, little one. Enjoy. He scoops it out, puts it in his pouch.
Oi, asshole!
Come on,
Where would-
come sit.
What? I am sitting.
Wait, we're sitting. I thought we went up to the bar. I thought we were gonna go get a seat.
I thought
Sit
you
in the
yelled
bar.
at Glossaba.
Yeah, that makes sense. Come sit over here.
Okay.
Better.
Go and sit with him.
All right, so you guys sit down. As a refresher outside, DM speaking to you guys. So as a little refresher as to kind of what you guys were doing for the day, Scar had planned a date with Kim, one of the civilians that he'd picked up on the street, and was planned to meet her later that evening at the inn to go to the fight ring.
Fight pit.
Yeah.
Or the fight ring, yeah.
And this was the sister that had previously been working at the inn that is currently no longer there. So
Okay.
that's something that you guys had. You also had something you wanted to do was to deliver a book or get a book from a priest guy in a temple somewhere out in the forest. That was another thing that you guys had in the works.
It's almost like it's been like 2 months, eh?
Almost.
Oh yeah, and I have a bunch of stuff I need to identify. Right.
What?
That wasn't her talking.
Oh.
Yeah. Radagon's attuning to the ring as well. Unless I
Well-
already did that, I forget.
No, you
I
didn't.
got a date tonight with that big titty lady.
So
Kim-
he's gonna take a little break. I could take some time to go check out these items I found.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go do whatever you gotta do.
She's gonna chug the whole glass of ale and then make her way upstairs.
Oh, jeez.
Just before she leaves. Excuse me.
Very ladylike.
Performance check. How was the burp?
Natural 20.
Built like nothing you've heard before. The very walls vibrate.
I grab my cup from shaking across the table.
All right, so I'll disappears upstairs.
Some demon in that fucking little one.
She skips upstairs. I will spend as much time as I can. So, question. If I identify one of the double-bladed daggers, I assume I know what the other one is?
Yeah, they're identical. Yeah.
Okay, so I have the double-bladed dagger, the whip handles, the whip guy's armor, and his mask. I want to
Yeah.
identify as many as I can.
So 1
Sure.
hour per. It takes 1 hour to identify. So which one do you want to work on first?
The daggers, absolutely first.
So we're gonna
Daggers of a ton of damage.
Yeah.
The Scar, you're left by yourself at the table with your ale. Do you want to do anything specific?
How long has it been since the counter at the camp? Would you say?
It took you guys about 30 minutes to walk back from the camp.
Oh, so it's been like an hour, basically.
Close. Since you left the town. Yeah,
Yeah. Or
because it took you guys a little bit to find the camp, so you're probably about 2 hours since you actually left the town.
okay. What about so you're saying 30 minutes since we left the camp?
Yeah.
Because we like squabbled for a bit outside, and I'm like more or less like when that encounter ended.
Yeah, so you guys were walking and talking when you were like, you had Radigan over his shoulder, you had
Okay.
that
Alright.
whole situation. It was all while you guys were moving, and then when you were really close, that's when Francis took off.
Okay. I'm just gonna I guess I'll drink my ale and just scout out the room a little bit, see if anyone's coming or going that's someone I could pick on.
So in here, it looks this time of the day doesn't seem to be much people around. There's nobody else in the inn except for Ruck behind the counter. It just seems to be
Alright.
just doing general chores.
Okay, I'll go over to Ruck.
Okay.
Well, looks like it's just me and you. Ruck, is it?
Ah, you got it, Ruck. It is indeed. Not much going on today.
Oh, yeah. Well, so Ruck, what you been here long?
I come and go when I'm needed. Fill in
You
some
want-
spaces when there's spaces to be filled, you know?
Yep. I fill my fair share of spaces.
I hear you. I hear
Not allowed to talk about it too much anymore.
Oh, why not?
I just, people they get all wincy when you talk about corpses and stuff. Just we won't go there.
People are very sensitive these days. They need to lighten up a little bit.
No fucking shit, Rug. That's what I'm saying. Like, anyways, I don't want to bore you with it. What's fun? Like, what can we do around here? That's kill some time or some people or both.
It's a pretty boring town. There's not much going on, unless you like to get a little bit rough.
I just like kind of I look up to him as I'm still covered in dry blood.
Go on.
You fucking took it out of my Rock. And I just I wait for him to clue in.
You're doing some butchering, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm vegan.
Oh. Well, if you do like a little bit of action, I think you might already know where to go.
Yeah, but it's not till tonight, isn't it?
I
can go practice, if you know what I mean. You got anyone around this town that no one would miss?
Well,
Maybe.
there's some bandits out to the north, I heard, where they're stopping people coming.
Literally what I'm covered in right now. I'm running low.
Oh.
Is there maybe like a drunkard that causes ruckus all the time, and everyone kind of was like, oh, I wish he was brutally murdered, but no one really wants to say it because it's a terrible thing to wish upon someone, but everyone would kind of smile if it happened. Anyone like that?
Well, I wouldn't say there's anybody exactly like that, but I would say that Pete's the annoying one. He hangs around the housing district and is always hassling the women.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I wouldn't go killing him. If the law seen you and got you, it'd be an issue.
Yeah, the law likes Pete.
Well, they don't like murdering for no reason.
Well, but if Pete's harassing women, is that not
worth killing? No. That's
God.
not, no.
What kind of town is it? You don't like your women?
Oh, I like the women. But killing's a little bit of an extreme.
Oh, Rock. You haven't lived, my friend. You haven't lived. Anyways, any good gambling around here? You like arm wrestling, Rock?
I could do an arm wrestle.
All right, let's do it.
And you look over and you see he starts rolling up his long sleeve shirt up to his elbows. He starts doing some stretches.
How big does he look?
Yeah, got to stretch. He's about 3 inches bigger than you. He is a human, but he is not very tall.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to stretch it out while I'm actually doing the wrestling.
All right, let's do this. Slams his shoulder down, or his elbow down on the counter.
All right, what's the wager, Rock?
Oh, we're betting.
I don't fucking arm wrestle people just for the fucking hell of it here.
The challenge of it, to see who's better. No?
Oh, I know I'm better. I want to win money.
Oh. Wow. He just takes his elbow back off the counter.
Come on, 1 gold. Make yourself a gold.
Do you know how much you have to sell to make a gold?
Not really, Ruck. Do I look like I'm a mathematician?
I don't like to judge on appearances.
Well, you should start being a bar owner and everything, Ruck. You want to make good money. I mean, anyways, we're getting off topic here. 1 gold. How about if I win, I get 1 gold. If you win, you get 1 gold from me.
Oh, well, you put it like that. Let's do it.
Right.
His elbow down, arm up.
I want to rage.
Do you have any rages left?
I'm kidding. Does it even doesn't help me? Does it?
You get advantage on strength checks, yeah.
Oh, do I? Oh, fuck! I was just joking.
That's why I thought you were doing it.
Just start screaming, scaring this poor man.
I have 0 rage.
I think you've. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think you've burned them all.
Yeah.
You just go. Your face gets a little more red. All right, straight strength check.
All right.
1 gold on the line.
Ooh, 17.
Ooh.
Hold on. 17 plus 4 is 21.
Okay. You both interlock your fingers. Got a little bit of a grin, looking at each other, and you can see the kind of like under the upper shirt. You see his biceps start to bulge a little bit more that you couldn't see before.
Oh yeah, Rock, bring it.
And he gives you a grin as you start to push his hand, and it starts to give way, and then his grin starts to slip a little bit.
Where you going, Rock? Where you going?
You get it about a quarter of the way down, and roll again.
10, so 14.
Okay. So he just grits a little bit more, and you see him lean forward a little bit, and he just pulls the arm
There's my
straight up.
Rock.
And you roll again.
17 total.
Okay. So he starts grinning now as you're egging him on. He's like, all right, here we go. And he starts to lean in with his shoulder. And immediately you just go the opposite way and you hear, you hear his arm slam against the bench and some sort of snap happen. It's,
Rock, what the fuck, man? Your arm's fucking broken.
Here's your gold. He slams the gold down. He starts hobbling back to the kitchen. Natural
God,
one.
man. Well, that killed like 3 minutes. Anyone that going around? Oh fuck! I'll just go. I'm gonna walk around the bar and pour myself another ale.
All right, so you slide yourself over the bar. You look down. You see where he's got a couple of mugs there, and you pour it in, top yourself off. You can hear him just in the back kitchen. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid.
Yeah, I'll help myself here, Rock. Don't you just put some aloe vera on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you can take one.
That's fine. Here you go.
You do hear a little bit of ruckus from outside. Just a loud kind of metallic type noises just kind of start to fade into the distance.
Okay. Hey, Rock, I got a little experience with like fixing stuff. You want me to look at that? Take a look at that arm real quick for you. I got field training.
If you got some medical experience, sure. Come on in here then.
I want to go look at his arm.
So as you go in, you see now he has it on like a butcher block, and you can see the back of his elbow just sticking out where it connects to the upper part of his arm, and he's got this cloth, and he's trying to like randomly bandage it around.
Oh Jesus, Rock, you are frail, my friend. Oh, come here. I'll take care of that. You see this part, this right here.
Be gentle. Be gentle.
We got this. It cannot be sticking out like this. You need to, and I just like try to shove it right back into place.
Okay, roll a strength check.
This poor guy.
Natural 20. I don't know. Is that good?
What's your strength modifier?
This is 4, so 24.
24. So you just gotta push the bone, and it goes too far the other way and almost separates.
Rock, hold on, buddy. Hold on. Bite on something here. We're gonna get all fixed up right now.
Roll a 1d8 for me.
This is cruel.
6, okay. Oh, you said you had real medical experience. Oh.
Yeah, I do, but those people weren't frailing little midget men. They're real warriors that I don't know. Maybe I needed to ease off a bit there. I'm Rock. I've had a day, my friend. I don't know if you've heard, but some things have been going on in my life.
Uh-oh.
Is now the time to be telling me? Oh.
Listen, I had a friend, Rock. I mean, I thought he was a friend. We spent a good portion of our time together. He kind of helped me out when I was. All right, maybe I need to go back to the beginning here.
Can you get somebody to help? Somebody maybe that
here,
knows
Rock.
what to
And
do.
I just I put a piece of anything around that's hard and put it in his mouth for the pain. Bite down on this.
Yeah, you can grab an apple that's lined up on the shelf to the side.
Bite right through it.
Yeah. So listen, so I started off. My father was not a good man, and I'm as I'm doing this, I'm trying to correct his arm into place.
Okay. He's reluctantly kind of letting you do it, knowing you could definitely just force to do it.
Yeah, so he was he was not a good man, and I had a lot of proving to do. You know how you got a dad? Oh, you got a dad, Ruck?
No longer with us, but yeah.
Yeah. Keep it down a little bit, Ruck. It's very unbecoming of you. So anyways, I decided it was time to prove my dad wrong. So I ventured off and I joined Centaurium. Right, you hear me?
He kind of twists his head a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, I know, but any sign of disgust that I get from him, I tweak his arm a little bit more. Anyways, it can be rough, and they're not really the greatest people, but I did what I could. You know what I mean? I made do with a bad situation. And are you listening, Ruck? Are you paying attention?
You see his eyes starting to glaze over a little bit from the pain.
So I smack him over. Well, stay with me, Ruck. I'm pouring my hole out here to you.
That's happening.
And then I'll just basically, as he's passing out, I'll kind of just tell my story to him, and then we can just leave it there, and I'll just leave him
on the butcher block.
And then he's basically fast forward 30 seconds or 10 minutes later, and I'm just sitting on top of the table. He's passed out on the ground. I'm and that's kind of how I ended up here. So Ruck, I don't care what they say. You're a good man. You're a good listener, Ruck.
His head's still down.
I'm still gonna keep your gold, but I was pretty close to saying just you keep it. But anyways, I better get to it, Ruck. I got a date. I'll bring her by to say hello. All right, take care of yourself, buddy. And I'm just gonna leave.
He raises his one good hand and all right, you leave the bloodied Ruck Poe on the butcher block from the kitchen. All right, so switch back. So right now,
I just gotta take 4 minutes because my kid's screaming.
Yep, all good. So Radagon, you are tuning. Okay, so yeah, we'll say it's been about an hour. So if you tune to that, Val in your room going over the double-bladed dagger. So you inspect this thing, and as you kind of dig into it and figure out exactly how it all works, because this weapon, as you fought these people with it, did the just crazy amount of damage you would never expect for a blade so small. And as you kind of go over it, you realize now that it was a sword of some description, like a long sword, and how it's been designed is being cut and shaped down into such a size that it can be carried like a dagger. And the blade has been sharpened on both edges. So there's two bladed, almost like a prong. These blades are sharp on all four edges. You can see that. I'm going to share it with you right now.
Oh,
So-
I just looked in my journal and Forlock's in there.
Aw. So this dagger, because it can do the damage of a dagger, but doubled for a dagger its size. And this particular weapon is one of the weapons known by a specific crime organization that train in specific techniques that enable them to use these specially designed weapons to do certain moves that can do a lot more damage and different types of damage based on the weapon they're using. So I've updated that for you. Did it show up?
Which one is it?
Here, I'll just share it
Oh,
again.
yeah. There we go. Thank you. Well,
So Radagon, you at the time you're bound now to your ring. You now have fire resistance while you're using the ring.
Cool. And after attunement and taking a short rest, Radagon is going to notice that no food's been brought to him, so he would want to go downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, and both of you can roll any hit die that you need for health.
you clever man, Colin. You clever man.
Well, you would have known this before the fight if anybody had have identified the one you had already. You yelled at me. I was watching back and I see you yelling at me. You haven't let me sit down to identify anything. I'm like, I don't control what you guys do. You can literally sit down for 3 hours.
All right, I'm going to do the mask next.
Okay. The mask. Oh, from the
The Whip Man.
Whip Man.
I think that all the rest of my stuff, I think, is from him. Oh, and the scimitar I have as well.
So
Oh, and the arrows. Yes. Okay.
So the whip and the the mask and the leather armor that you took from him, as you like start to identify this, you realize that there's not magical components to it. It's non-magical. There's no kind of like, although it looks delicate and kind of has decoration on it, there's no magical essences to either of the items. It's just armor.
Okay. Shiny arrows then.
Oh, the shiny arrows. Yeah, I will share that with you. Oh, I already did. Spark arrows. They're in your journal.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah, you like looted everything. You're like, I take this, I take that, I take that.
Well, the armor looked cool, so I took that.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's really cool looking armor.
I guess then, what else
It's
do I have? The
It's like
scimitar and the
black and
handles.
dark blue leathers. It looks really sick.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear the mask. So yeah, I'll do the whip handles and then the scimitar if there's enough time, and if not, then just the whip handles.
Okay. Radagon, so you headed downstairs. So yeah, we kind of did 2 items there, so we'll have Radagon coming downstairs now. So you get downstairs. I don't know where Scar's going right now. We'll just wait till he comes back and then figure that out. But Radagon, as you do come downstairs, you kind of hear a little bit of mumbling from the kitchen area. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, God.
Radagon will walk over to the bar. Excuse me, sir. I was expecting something to be brought to my room.
Oh, your friend did a little bit of a number on me.
Oh, did you talk to the dwarf?
Yeah, a little bit big for a dwarf, but I think he was, yeah.
It's best to ignore him. Come. Let's see what he's done.
So you see Ruck now walking out of the back, and he has a broom handle tied down his arm, and he's holding his arm straight, and just kind of gently sets it on the bar. He did this about a game, and he just a little bit too far, I think.
That seems to be his handiwork. You willingly let him hold on to your arm?
We were having an arm wrestle.
Disguised as an arm wrestle, most likely. Has Mr. Francis made his way in here while I was resting?
Oh, well, he came in earlier and went up to his room. That was before you got here, though.
Well, I'm not a medical person, so by all means, I'm not going to further anything. But when Mr. Francis gets up, if you don't know any healers, Mr. Francis is quite the expert, and I believe he could bandage you up and most likely heal that arm.
Oh, maybe I should do that right now because it fucking hurts.
Well, I don't know if you'll be able to now, but it is always worth a shot, and I'm sure if you're going to go out of your way to wake him up and request such a thing, you might take care of his meal or something.
Oh, he'll be well compensated. Oh.
Well, by all means, let me guide you up there, and Radagon will gentlemanly hold out his arm for him to take with his good arm.
Okay. Oh, what a gentleman. Grabs your arm and starts walking up the stairs.
You will have to point out his room. I don't know which one is his.
It's just the second one on the right here. Goes as bubbles over.
And Radagon will get up and give the door a nice knock.
Okay. Bang, bang, bang. You wait. You don't hear anything.
Radagon's just going to try the door.
Okay, so you turn the door handle and you push it, and the door opens up, and no Francis in there. Where did he go? This is his room. Do you know anybody else could heal me?
In my group alone, no, unfortunately. But, actually, do I have a healing potion? Would a healing potion fix his arm, technically?
It would give him his HP. So he would be healthy, but it wouldn't physically repair the arm.
Gotcha. Well, I guess we'll have to wait till he comes back. Is there no healer in your town? Isn't there a church nearby?
I didn't really want to go to Lamnik, but I suppose I have to.
You stay here. I'll have Lamnik come to you.
It'd be appreciated. I think I'm just gonna lay on this bed for a minute here. Kind of shuffles over to the bed that's there and puts himself down on it.
And Radagon will quietly close the door and make his way to Lamnik.
Okay. Val, you do hear, I know you're kind of working on your thing, you do hear this ruckus 2 doors down from you if you want to do anything. If not, all good. But
Staying focused.
okay. So yeah, Radagon, you head back down the stairs, spiral staircase, out the front door. You immediately notice now that the caravan and the soldiers that were there when you originally showed up are gone, as well as Panther. The village square seems to be pretty clear of people right now. So you can head over. You know where you're going?
Yes, that's the guy I spoke with to get the quest for the book, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So Radagon will make his way back over to the church.
Okay. So you head southwest across the square. You come up to the looks like kind of a little church. The doors are all closed. The central door is one of a bigger sort of double door. Everything's closed right now.
And Radagon will pull the door open and make his way in.
All right. Let me put you there.
Coop.
All right. So as you pop inside, you see Lamnik over by a bookcase, just thumbing through a book. Looking down. Here's the door. He turns around. Welcome. How can I help you, child?
Our dear friend Ruck over at the inn has, seems his arm has been broken. I assume the handiwork of the dwarf that wanders around here, terrorizing everybody. Would you be willing to make your way to the inn and do some sort of healing ritual on him?
Oh, I'd most certainly like to come and help. We must take a look. Ruck's a good man. You said dwarf. Is this the dwarf that I was speaking with earlier? He was quite troubled.
Oh, most likely. What was he troubled about?
He spoke of some demons in his head, we'll say. I won't go into too much more detail, as I don't want to divulge anything that he doesn't want to divulge, but it was quite disturbing.
I do think any information based off that is definitely disturbing. I do believe we are acquainted with the same person then, because I too deal with a person who deals with multiple voices, and I never know who I'm speaking with. Without going into any detail, did he happen to go into detail?
Well, he divulged some things about an old friend, but then not a friend, and then betrayal, and then somebody who was somebody that wasn't somebody, and then he was working through something, but he's not sure if he should, and he wanted to know how to get somebody out of his head.
Ah, what a tale, what a tale. I only wish you would be more willing to tell me more, but I must not pry. Why don't we get on the move?
Roll persuasion.
That's a 12 on the die, and my persuasion I'm pretty sure is 6, so 18.
18, okay. So, well, if you are indeed his friend, perhaps you could give him counsel towards these issues that he has.
I do think, or believe, those closest to us are the ones we must confide in. Confide in. I do believe that he has began to look at me in such a manner of he can be open with me. He can show his softer side of things.
Ah, this is excellent. This is excellent. Opening up lets you get to the deep roots and perhaps help him. Let's proceed to help Ruck as we talk. He starts scurrying out the door. So as they exit the church, Scar, when you left Ruck in the kitchen, where were you heading from there?
I think I want to just like to head outside the bar, I wanted to finish my drink and then just kind of go out on the town.
Okay, so we're about an hour after the Ruck incident. So where would you place yourself, kind of thing?
I'd probably be looking around for that guy that's been messing with chicks up in the housing area. I think it was. Is that where you said he was?
Yeah, you got it. All right, perfect.
What was his name?
What'd your note say?
I didn't get a chance to write it down.
Oh, I think I have these notes too.
All right, so you're heading down the housing district. Roll a perception as you hit the housing district.
10 plus something, probably not a lot. Perception 10.
Okay. So as you're walking down, it doesn't look like there's a lot going on. You see the houses lined on either side. You see the guards at the very end, the stable kind of area on the far right-hand side, where you seen the strange horse when you first came in. You don't really see anybody else kind of milling around. Nobody looks a little bit sus.
Okay. I guess I'll. I don't see any of my, so not even like any of my lady friends, like a girl or.
No, this time of the day, whatever they're doing, they must be off doing it. So there's nobody sort of tending to the outside of their homes or anything like that, like there was earlier in the day.
All right. Is there anyone around like, at all?
There's 2 guards. There is the second house on the left before exiting. There's a lady out there. Looks like she's watering her plants. But there's really only other person you see.
I'll go approach the lady there.
All right.
Hey, you, lady.
She turns around her shoulder. She's like, "Oh, it's you again!" And she puts the watering can down and runs in and closes the door.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna just borrow this for a minute. Then I just pick up the watering can.
You see her kind of poking her head out the corner of the window and just watching you with a look of disgust on her face.
And I'm just gonna start like rinsing myself off and like kind of.
Bruh. Oh my goodness.
As you do that, about 20 feet away, you see one of the other guards kind of looking over towards you. Just shakes his head and just goes, turns around back.
I noticed him.
Yeah, you see him. Yeah.
Hey, guard! You come over here. Come over.
What do you need there? Do you need some help?
Yeah.
Look
Yes,
disgusting.
please.
What happened?
Nothing. This is I'm an artist and I was painting. Anyways, can you hold this? And I give him a can. And I just like grab a can.
Do you want to help you bath you? Is that what we're doing?
The correct. It's bathed, but well, yeah, it's fine. No, can you just hold this? Did he take the can or no?
All right, one moment. He straps his bow kind of on his back, and all right, here we go. We hold the can.
Great, you're doing great. Now I'm gonna position his hand up and then tilt the can so it's like pouring like a shower, and I'm gonna start bathing myself.
Okay. Yeah, he holds it for you with a strange look on his face. He's kind of looking around to see if anybody's watching. He sees absolutely nobody watching.
Yeah, good job. Thanks.
Hurry up, please. I have to go back to my post. I like to have civilians, but this is a little bit strange, yes?
Well, I mean, you never bathed a dwarf before?
Not recently, no.
Oh, well, you're missing out. But, yeah, let me just, you get under, just back there, around the corner there. Just, can you get under there a little bit?
If I use the glasses of water, I can slush it toward you.
Slush me right on the back.
Okay,
yeah, lift on the back.
Lift your arms up, yes.
Yeah. Slush me. Slush. Is there any more? You got any more in there? You can still get a little slush on the back?
It's empty now. It's empty. Here we go.
All right, I'll do. What was your name?
My name is Clack.
I'm sorry, what? Clock?
Clack, yes.
Clock. Clack.
Clack.
Like the noise. Like
clickety clack, yes. The clack after clickety.
I'm so sorry, my friend. Thank you for your help. Clack. This watering can is that lady's there, and I point to her. Hopefully she's still in the window.
Ducks back down, watching the whole horrible scene.
Clack, quick question.
Yes.
Is there any like fountains or anything that I could do this in a little bit, like so you don't have to? I mean,
well, is the river, the lake? Is the lake down to the south, or the river to the north?
Perfect. All right, Clack. Last question before we go. Anyone around town that's been giving you any issues that you would want to see dead, but would not want to tell someone you want to see dead because your current situation of being one of the law enforcement here? So, but if someone did end up dead, you found out it wouldn't matter too much to you, other than the fact that you didn't know who did it.
He takes another look around. Come over here. He leads you behind, in between the two houses towards the back.
I'm talking about Clack. I knew a name like that had some shit up his sleeve. All right, we got.
Right. Can you keep this quiet between us?
Of course I can keep it. I mean, of course I can keep it quiet.
If
My
not,
middle name.
excellent. You've yet to prove that, yes. Now, I haven't personally seen it, but there are rumors that have heard throughout the ranks of the soldiers that there is a very dangerous person coming from the town. His name is Gary. There's terrible things about this person, so watch out.
I'm talking about the Dragon Slayer, Clack.
Truth be told, I do not believe it, but Lemnick says there was once dragons in these lands.
I've heard the tale too, Clack.
Yes, be careful, my friend. Indeed.
You know what, Clack? I got a secret for you.
What's that?
Come closer.
Yes.
Closer.
Persuasion check.
And burn.
Fireball.
15 plus 1.
Okay, yeah, he lands in nice and close.
I'm Gary.
He stills back. Roll persuasion check.
No, I don't.
Deception. No, it is a persuasion, actually.
Well, I'm more or less. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna smack him up on the
Okay,
side of
alright.
the arm.
He has a little bit of sharp.
I'm
He's
just
a
fucking
funny
with
man. Oh, you might be going for a moment there. Oh,
For a
goodness.
second there, yeah. No.
Ooh.
Now roll deception.
All right, like I'll keep an eye out. You know what I mean? But what, you want me to kill him if I see him? Is that what you're saying?
Report him to the authorities, of course.
Right, and I wink.
No, don't do the wink. You report him to the authorities.
No, I'm winking at right.
No, report him.
Don't
please.
wink at the authorities. But report him. Okay.
This is something that you behavior we're seeing here, yes?
Maybe I'm a fan.
Okay, very well. I must
all
write
right.
my post.
All right, clickety clack. Don't come back.
All right.
Rest there.
Your name? I'm sorry. Your name was?
Gary.
I got it.
No, it's Robert.
Robert, a good name, good strong name. Robert Bobby,
Yeah.
they say.
Bob,
Bobby.
yeah, Bob's your uncle.
Have a great day. No, it's not. But have a great day, Bob.
All right, Clack. See you later.
Bye.
Fucking fake name. All right. I guess I'll go back to the fucking bar. This place sucks.
So you start making your way through the housing area. So Radagon, you and Lamnik come through the front door of the tavern. You don't see anybody there.
Yep, Radagon is going to make his way upstairs, or wherever the rooms are at. I was just assume they're upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he must be resting, yes?
Yes, he went. He lay down in a bed, and most likely he's drifted off to sleep. But his arm is in dire need.
Very well.
It's up in this room right here, and he's not gonna knock. He's just gonna open the door.
Okay, so the door was still open from when you left, and you can see Brock laying on the bed. Eyes are closed. He's kind of got his hand resting over his arm that has now got the broom handle splint down it. Blood still kind of dripping down the fingers, dripping down onto the floor. Oh,
How is the room state? Is it bright in here? Is it dim in here? Is there like a nightstand near the bed?
Yeah, so there's a window on the back. The window is open currently. Wind kind of fluttering a little bit. Curtains inside fluttering. Sunshine coming in. It is well lit. It has a dresser. A desk. It has a chest, just like you had in the room that you stayed in. And it looks like there's just a rolled up letter on the desk. Other than that, you don't see anything else in the room.
Okay. And Radagon is going to. There's a chair at the desk, most likely.
Yep.
He's gonna pull the chair out. And he's gonna go set it up so the lambkin or whatever his name is. Lambkin.
Lamnik.
Lamnick, sorry. It can sit down, and then Radagon's just gonna kind of stand off to the side, kind of like hands together, just kind of watching.
Oh, indeed, this is rough. I should be able to take care of this. It shouldn't be a problem. Just give me some time. He kneels down and starts working on the wound.
And Radagon is going to go back down, and he is going to help himself behind the counter, and he is going to grab whatever he thinks somebody with an injury might want to consume, drink-wise.
Okay. Roll investigation.
It's going to be a great day. Investigation. I get a +1. I roll a 4 on the dice, so we're at 5.
Roll a 5. Okay. So you find a bunch of different liquids, all different colors. So you're not really sure. You're looking for some sort of high content of alcohol to kind of numb the pain. And there's kind of a red, a brown, and a yellow, kind of beside each other. You think one of them might maybe be a high concentration of alcohol. You're not really sure.
Radagon's going to grab the red. He's going to waft it, and he's going to assume if it actually is alcohol of any sort. He's going to take it upstairs.
Okay. So roll
A wafting check.
Wafting check. Roll investigation.
Okay, better. A 12, so 13.
Okay. So you do get a whiff of alcohol.
Perfect. So he's going to grab that and head back up to the room and continue watching, but he's going to set that down on the stand next to him, or whatever's next to him.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you see Lamnik kind of pulling stuff out, working on the wound. Looks like he's doing more physical repairs than magical at the moment. Just as you start to, start to watch, Scar, you come in the inn. You see right now, you don't see anybody. You do see a trail of blood leading from the bar up the stairs. You don't see any people. I think he's frozen.
Yeah, you.
Scar.
Or is that like Luke on the first session?
No, I just got like a bad text message. Anyways, sorry. Say that again.
So as you come in the front door of the inn, you look in. There's nobody there currently, but you do see a trail of blood going from the bar up the stairs.
I'm gonna head back to the bar and grab the drink.
Okay. Hop over the bar. Help yourself to a drink. You gonna stay behind the bar? Or you gonna head to a table?
No, I'll head to the table. I'm not an animal. I'm taking the bottle with me though. If there's like a bottle of something.
Yeah, there's a couple different bottles. You can see the kind of the mugs that he keeps stashed there with the ale in it, and there's a couple of bottles of wines.
Is there anyone else in here with me?
No, not that you can see. There's the upstairs, obviously, but nobody in this room with you.
Okay, I'll grab whatever looks the most expensive and I'll just sit down.
Okay,
The
so
glass.
you do see this bottle of wine with this really intricate label, and this cork stopper that has sort of a almost like a gold leaf on the top. Looks extremely decorative. That would be the most expensive looking thing.
All right, I'll pop the cork out with my mouth and just start drinking out of the bottle and head back to the table.
All right. As you drink it, you get this sort of almost sweetness, this oakiness, with a hint of berry. And this is the most delicious wine you've ever touched to your lips. And you sit down and start to enjoy it.
Do I level up? What time is it now?
Luigi or something?
That was Super Mario 1. I know you didn't exist when that came out.
It's a couple of hours have gone by. About 2 hours have gone by now.